Hey, what's up guys? Gary Walker here with liveanabolic.com. I'm about to give you some exercises you can do. A great leg workout utilizing only dumbbells, all right? This is something that is going to work every bit of your legs, your quads, glutes, hams, adductors. So I'm going to give you a variation of exercises and basically choose 3 to 4 from this group. You're going to want to do 3 sets each, 10 to 12 reps. You want to rest 60 seconds between sets and 90 to 120 seconds between each exercise, okay? And the first one I'm going to give you is the goblet squat. The thing you need to do with the goblet squat, you want to make sure once you get the weight in place, all right, you want to keep your torso upright, core tight, and you want to drop straight down, but you want to bring your hips back, right? When you're doing this, you actually want to bring your hips back, squat nice and deep, get a good stretch. You want to drive straight up with your heels. Straight down, nice and deep, and then drive straight up, flexing your quads on the way up. All right, I'll show you the front. You want your toes to be pointed out slightly, and then you want to track your knees directly over your toes. Don't bring your knees in. Make sure you keep them out the entire time. People tend to want to bring their knees in when they're driving the weight. That is horrible on your knees, all right? So make sure you're keeping them out, straight up. And again, torso upright. Don't lean forward like this. That's going to put a lot of strain on your lower back. So keep it nice and tight, nice and straight. Chest up tall. Flex your core. Drive up. That is the goblet squat. Dumbbell goblet squat. Next, you're going to want to do the dumbbell lunges. Dumbbell lunge. Where's my weight? Let's see. 2 ways you can do the actual lunge. Several ways, actually, but this one, you can do the walking lunge. Down, up, down, up. Or you can do a reverse lunge. This way it will allow you to place tension either on your quads or your glutes. You have a little bit more control of that. Typically on a reverse lunge, I will step back. If I want more quad focus, I will do a shallow step. Down, here, and up. If you want to target the glutes more, take a bigger step back. When you drive down, you're going to feel a bigger stretch in your glutes. You can do the same thing with the walking lunge. From this angle here, short step, down is a lot of quads. You're going to go farther, down, that's a lot of glutes. All right? So you kind of decide where you want to place more of the emphasis, whether you want to target more quads or more glutes, or you can do a variation. You can do 2 sets with the shallow step, 2 sets with a broad step to target all of it. You're still working all of it, but you can just place a little bit more emphasis when you do that. All right, next one, you're going to want to do dumbbell stiff leg deadlifts. From here, I'll show you the front angle. You don't want to completely buckle your knees. You want to unlock slightly when you're doing that. You're going to hinge with the hips, chest up tall, and you're going to come straight down. You'll feel a huge stretch in your hamstrings, and then contract them on the way up. At the top, flex your glutes, your hams each time you do this. I'll show you a side view again, all right? Again, unlock your knees slightly, hips back, chest tall, come straight down your legs, just like that. That's all you need to do, and you will flex. Make sure when doing these, you are not rounding your lower back. It doesn't matter how flexible you are. You can easily get all the way down here and do this. You'll see a lot of people doing that. You're bending at the waist. Basically what you're doing is putting a lot of stress on your lower lumbar, your lower back. You don't want to do that. You want to be nice and tall, hip, sit back. You're sitting all the way back as if you're trying to get your butt against that wall, okay? Tight core. Right there is as far as my hamstrings can go without them snapping. If I go beyond this, it's going to be all back and shoulders. See that? All back and shoulders. So you want to just make sure you're putting all the tension on your hams and your glutes. If you do a set of these and you're feeling your lower back, then you're doing it wrong. So play with it a little bit. Start with the lower weight. You don't have to go extremely heavy. Once you get it down, then you can add a lot of weight. But initially, just take it easy, take it slow, keep the core tight, focus on getting your hinge movement with your hips. That's extremely important here. And then just keeping the weight as close to your thighs. And just drive there with your chest out. Don't bring it down. Keep it up tall, okay? So that's a huge tip. Next thing you can do is actually a single leg Romanian deadlift. I actually like these quite a bit. You can do them in either arm. It depends on your balance. But you want to make sure, okay, we're going to go with my left leg. When you're doing this, keep your shoulders square, arm out for balance. Same thing. There and back up. The reason I say square, because it's going to be easy. You're going to be tempted to, once you get here, to bring it and rotate it like that. You don't want to do that, okay? You want to make sure shoulders are square, chest nice and tall, leg out, arms for balance. You will feel a lot of muscles working because you're not only working your hams and your glutes, but all the little stabilizing muscles in your legs, in your hips. You're going to feel a lot in your legs and get a lot of good work. If you need to put it in this one, you can do that as well. Same thing here, just keep it straight and down. Don't reach for the ground. It's the same concept as a stiff leg deadlift. This is a single arm Romanian deadlift, single leg Romanian deadlift with a dumbbell. Tall, leg out, straight, hip hingement, all the way, just like that. And again, you will get a lot of work in your hamstrings and glutes when you're doing this. It's a great exercise. The next thing you're going to do is a combo movement. You're actually wanting to do a dumbbell squat into a calf raise. All right, so on the squat, get nice and comfortable. Get your feet flat. Make sure, again, toes are pointing out. Knees are tracking over. Nice and tall. Tight core right here. And go up. Calves down. Again, when you're dropping, drop your hips back, glutes down, just like that. And then calf. Okay? Chest nice and tall. Don't sink your shoulders down. Nice, tall, upright position. Head neutral, spine neutral, core tight, glutes tight, abs tight. Come back, drop. And raise. Okay, so double movement. So those, again, you can get these done quickly. All these workouts are designed to get through quickly. But work with extreme intensity. Challenge yourself with the weight. When I say 10 to 12 reps for each one of these, make sure 12 is pretty much your max. If you are stopping at 12, but you can do 20, the weight is too light. Make sure you're challenging yourself with these workouts. Also, make sure you are progressing. I typically say find a weight that you can get 10 reps of. Stay with that weight until you do 12, and then 12 becomes easy. Then you add more weight, another 5 pounds. It doesn't take a lot of weight, but just make sure you're progressing, okay? 10 to 12, hypertrophy range. It's gonna help build muscle. This little thing here, when you're working squats and you're working deadlifts, stiff legs, You are elevating your hormone levels. You're boosting your metabolism. You're getting a ton of benefits from these exercises. So again, make sure short rest periods, 60 seconds between the exercises. That's going to keep your heart rate up. It's going to keep your metabolism up. But all right, guys, give this workout a shot. It will completely transform your legs, all right? You're going to be working quads, hams, glutes, hips, calves. So if you have any questions about any of this workout, let me know. Also, do the workout. Come back and comment and let me know what you thought about it, okay? If you have any questions about how to do some of these exercises, if you're not feeling something in the right place, again, comment and ask me. I don't know unless you let me know. But man, that's all I got for you today. Get this stuff implemented into your weekly workouts and get busy with this, get after it, and God bless.